各位东海岸凤山区的选民，你们好吗？各位新加坡的同胞们，晚上好。Dear voters of East Coast GRC, Fengshan SMC, fellow Singaporeans, good evening. When I was in primary 2, I took home with me from school this book here. I kept it with me throughout the years. I don't know how many of you will remember it, but it is entitled The Next Lap. It was exciting, had the photograph and autograph of our Prime Minister at the front, and was produced to mark 25 years of nationhood. It had the hopes and aspirations of Singaporeans in 1990. Being just 7 years old, the pictures caught my eye more than my words. But to the young me, this book symbolized a truth. The country that I was born in was something special. We had plenty to look forward to. Today, I still believe that we are special, that we should be confident about our future, that we still have much to be grateful for, so much to be proud of, to call Singapore our home. However, when I looked through the book today, I noticed a few things. The book's first chapter is on people, our most precious resource. 25 years on, are we treated like Singapore's most precious resource? The book also talks about increasing birth rates, reducing class sizes, increasing productivity by 3 to 4% a year, increasing home sizes, a public transport system that works, smooth traffic on our roads, and this is my favorite, CPF as a comprehensive social security net. 25 years on, have we achieved any of this? 25 years on, what are our goals and dreams for the next 50 years? What can we do to make sure that we achieve them? Earlier this year, the Workers' Party Youth Wing launched our SG100 project. We wanted to ask Singaporeans, especially those under 40, to share their dreams and hopes for where Singapore would be in 2065. We believe that while we look back with gratitude over the last 50 years, we also need to look at the future to decide together what we want it to be. During our SG100 art competition, children and young Singaporeans across our constituencies submitted artwork about their vision for SG100. Some were light-hearted, including one showing free ERP. But key themes that emerged strongly were happiness, harmony, diversity. These are also key themes that residents have brought up during our interaction on the ground with them. We need to be proud that these values are ingrained in so many of us, young and old. We need to ensure these remain values which we fight to preserve. Another Singaporean said, yes, for SG50, we honor our pioneer generation, but we too are pioneers. We are pioneers because we wake up each morning determined to fight for a better life for us and our loved ones. Voters in Hougang, Aljunied and Punggol East, you are pioneers because you voted for more Workers' Party MPs in Parliament to make the government listen more to the voices of you, the people. All of us here in this field despite the haze, the possibility of rain, the possibility of mud, are pioneers because we love our country, because we want to do what we can to ensure a bright future for it. So what do we pioneers want? For SG 100, we want to harness our energy as a young nation moving ever onwards by ensuring that we focus on the Singaporean core with a dynamic population. We know that our people, like our flats, need constant care and upgrading. For SG 100, we want progress. We want confident workers and businesses to bring Singapore to the next level of development. We know a sustainable economy is key to our future success. For SG 100, we want equality with aspiring students and families. We know that we must help one another realize our dreams. For SG 100, we want justice with a Singapore that is both our city and our home. We know that this must be co-created by Singaporeans with strong roots to our land. For SG 100, we want democracy. We want a robust governance system that promotes solidarity and trust among citizens. We know that we must work together towards a more responsible public sphere. For SG 100, we want peace. We want a Singapore that is confident, a good citizen of the world. We know that we must promote peace and development. These are the chapters in our 2015 manifesto. It does not contain pretty pictures, but it has the Workers' Party's detailed proposals for the ways in which this can be achieved. Over the last weeks and months, one of the most common phrases I have heard as I met fellow Singaporeans was, "Don't worry, don't worry." Fellow Singaporeans have been coming up to shake our hands, cheer us on, and say to us, "Don't worry, we will support you. Don't worry, we are behind you. Don't worry, we have got your backs." You do not know how much strength and courage these words have given us through our campaign. And tonight, I would like to say the same to you, my fellow Singaporeans. Don't worry. Singaporeans know how to come together. Look at all of you here today. Singaporeans know how to vote wisely, to think about what is best for our country in the long term. Singaporeans know that together we can overcome obstacles and move forward as one. Singaporeans know that to march towards SG 100, we want confidence, not complacency, solidarity, not division, diversity, not dominance, humility, not arrogance, faith, not fear. My fellow Singaporeans, tomorrow is cooling off day. It is supposed to be a day of reflection, a day for us to think about the future of our country, a day to perhaps read the Workers' Party manifesto and to think about the pioneering spirit that we Singaporeans have held and always will hold dear. A day to think about the choices that we have to make in that polling booth on 11th September. In my first speech a week ago, I hoped that everyone would ask yourself 3 questions in the polling booth on 11th September. 1, do we want more diverse voices in Parliament? 2, should our children be able to speak out responsibly without fear? 3, Do we want empowered citizens to create a society for each and every one of us to thrive in? Now, as then, I hope the answer is yes. A vote for the Workers' Party is a vote to say yes to an empowered people marching confidently towards a bright SG 100. A vote for the Workers' Party is to say yes to us working together, yes to the pioneering spirit, and yes to create an even better, more stable future for our Singapore. Empower your future. Vote for the Workers' Party.